Chengdu is a major city located in Sichuan province in western China, with an estimated population of 16,581,000 people in 2019, which shows an approximately 1.54% annual growth rate since 2018. The huge total city population makes it the fifth most populous agglomeration in China, and the population is expected to continue to grow at a current steadily increasing rate over the next few decades. Located in central Sichuan and surrounded by the resourceful Chengdu Plain, Chengdu is known as the Tianfu Zhiguo in Chinese, literally meaning a place richly endowed with natural resources. The convenient location on the fertile Chengdu Plain allowed Chengdu to form an early civilization that nourished the place's deep-rooted cultures and rich heritages, many of which now are recognized as UNESCO historical heritage sites. Chengdu is now one of the most developed cities in China with a nucleated settlement pattern, where buildings are closely clustered around the Tianfu Square in the heart of Chengdu. The well-established industrial base and extensive new high-tech build-up has secured the economy of Chengdu in the top 10 among China's first and second-tier cities for the past 3 years. Chengdu's GDP per capita in US dollars has a steady growth rate of approximately 8% per year for the past 5 years. Tertiary industries have become the leading industries in Chengdu, with 65.6% of the municipal population, followed by 30.8% in the secondary and only 3.6% in the primary sectors. This map of Chengdu demonstrates a concentric city model, where Chengdu's central business district at the Tianfu Square is surrounded by concentric rings that spreads outward, each outer ring containing more modern buildings and facilities than the inner ones as a result of recent urban sprawls. Buses and subways are currently the most popular and most important means of daily transportation for local residents. There are over 14,000 buses running over 800 roads, covering almost every corner of the city, carrying over 1.5 billion passengers annually. To improve the livability of Chengdu, we could install 5,000 shared bicycles along Chengdu's ringway. Environmentally, the rapid increase of population in Chengdu leads to increases in CO2 emissions resulted from an increasing use of public as well as private transportations, which greatly reduces the air quality. Besides, in terms of personal fitness, Chengdu is known for its long history of slow-paced lifestyle, tea house culture, and mahjong culture that are still celebrated to this date. Despite the entertainment values of these activities, their shared nature of sitting down stationary for extended periods of time results in a lack of exercise, which is harmful to human health. So how can we solve these problems? Well, Chengdu is now planning on building a total of 16.9 thousand kilometers of city greenway, and over 3,500 kilometers has already been finished. Urban planners should take advantage of this world's longest urban greenway system to be and install a shared bicycle system along the greenway. The estimated cost of this system would be $40,000, around $80 per bike, which could be funded by a mutually beneficial relationship with private companies. For example, if the private companies fund the systems, their ads will be printed on the bikes and shown all over the city, providing extensive public exposure. Funding could also come from public users who will scan a QR code on the bicycles and pay $0.5 for every 2-hour ride. These funding could be used towards daily maintenance of facilities. The installation of the shared bicycle system improves both environmental and personal well-being. It will greatly improve the existing transportation infrastructure and promote the concept of growing green to the residents. It would also provide people with access to better environmental conditions with the reduction of CO2 emissions, as well as a more convenient way for short-distance traveling, thus improving the livability of Chengdu. Additionally, to improve the environmental aspect of the city, we could increase citizens' access to nature by planting more bamboos around the suburban areas of Chengdu. As mentioned before, Chengdu's CO2 emission has gone up with the rapid city development. The planting of bamboos, which reduce up to 35% of CO2 in the climate and delivers rich oxygen, will greatly improve air quality. Besides, bamboo have a symbol of moral integrity, resistance, modesty, and loyalty in Chengdu's and the broader Chinese culture. Funding for the bamboo forest could be collected by imposing CO2 emission taxes on the public as well as private transportation systems. Planting bamboos will thus not only reduce CO2 presence in the air and provide easy access to the nature, but also celebrate the Chinese culture.